Hey, and welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today we are showcasing our community's designs for Molly. So every week we do a weekly Paradise post where we share all of your designs for specific villagers that we vote on together in the community tab. This is for anybody to join, so if you want to join one week, feel free to check out the community tab to see which character we'll be designing a house for. And you can either use the weekly Paradise post hashtag, or you can post it in our Discord room where we have the weekly Paradise post to be included in the next video. And without further ado, let's look at these incredible designs. First up, we have Noah, who has a very cozy little spot for Molly. She has a bookshelf with her camera on the side to take pictures and a nice big windows to enjoy gazing out the window as she's trying to think about what she's writing or publishing. What's really nice about this room is it is split in half, so she does have a little kitchenette area for herself. And if you go upstairs, it looks like she has a cozy bedroom with a couch and a nice little office space to start working. On the outside, we have a beautiful little screening area where you can kind of sit down and maybe get ideas from your friends. And there's a cute car and a really nice waterfall feature to kind of just get inspired by going outside once in a while. Next up, we have Aman's design, and they used Harv's Island, which is completely okay to do if you do not get Molly on the Paradise Island, but you can see they have a really colorful and fun home set up for them with a little duck on top of the dresser. They also have a lot of colorful rugs spread around and cozy colorful couches to sit on, as well as the fun wardrobes, and just the panels they used are really bright, and I think that's a really nice touch. But definitely a fun and exciting room for Molly to live in. And we have Mr. Redsticklers, who has a video for us, which is really cool. They also did theirs on Harv's Island and have this really tight library area with the radio going. They have a little kitchenette with all of their refrigerator and cooking needs. It kind of feels like a really tight studio apartment. Molly did request a tiny publishing home, and this definitely fits the bill for that. We can see the little kitchen space and a ton of boxes in the corner, as well as a cozy fireplace with a couch and bed. Definitely a nice tight space to fill out with a ton of goodies. After that, we have Zentin's design for the tiny publishing house, which is really cute. You can see that there is a wall separated from the wall, and it looks really cool. Like, they use the partitions against the wall. I love that. It adds a little bit of dynamic spacing over there. She has her light on her typewriter so she can see what she's doing, as well as some cute things around the room with some blue themed things like the bunk bed and the sleek couch. There's also some really pretty little banners or curtains hanging on the wall that just add a nice splash of color on the yellow orangey walls, and you can kind of see her corner with her workspace and all of the magazines and stacked papers near her cabinets and stuff. And on the outside, we have a beautiful little staircase with her publishings outside to grab, as well as some relaxing bistro table sets and a hammock outside of her house just to enjoy. After that, we have Colorless canvases, which has a cute picnic blanket outside of the house in a nice waterfall filled area. Very natural type of landscape, and it's perfect for a little duck. As you go inside, she has a little sitting area with her bookshelves and a nice light right above hand. But on the other side, you can kind of see a really cute sitting area with two patchwork couches and a magazine rack. I love the partition wall with the slots through it because it makes the room break up a little bit, but it also makes it feel very open. After that, we have Fatalis, who has a beautiful brick interior, and there's so much going on with the pillars and the countertops where she has like shoes and hats. Just really a gorgeous design, and the color palettes are very washed out, but I feel like it fits the room really nicely. You can kind of see her entry area where she can hang up her hats and whatnot, and there's a coat rack, but then there's this cute tiny little sitting area, sitting nook with some benches for the table, as well as a little kitchenette, and it's definitely got that tiny home feel. And then there's a cozy spot by the fireplace with her books that you can just sit and read and enjoy. Overall, this design is really beautiful, and I'm really very impressed with the placement of everything while having it look nice but be very functional. After that, we have Sparkle Rock, who has this nice kind of evening, or maybe it's early morning setting outside, but there's really beautiful street lamps going up to the house, and the exterior is very luxury while still looking really nice. When you go in, you kind of have this nice dimly lit. It's very different than the other ones we've seen, and a nice change of what you would expect, where the outside is really naturey, but the inside you have this kind of trendy office space. You do have a beautiful window by the bookshelf, and there's a little seating area, which is really nice. I love this angle with the computer screen. You can kind of see the scattered papers and hardworking base on the other side where there's like soda maybe to get a little bit caffeinated. But overall, this is really cool, and it feels very realistic for a type of office space. After that, we have Mika, who has their vacation house really filled to the brim, and it's in a winter setting, which is really fun and different, and I love that you use the winter stuff. There is kind of a mess everywhere. You have the stacked boxes with filled stuff in it, and there's like some papers on the floor, which I think is a really nice touch. I love that she also has some little bird mobiles and then some seashell lamps, as well as a little library sitting area for her to read. The pillars in the background and kind of the separation with the countertops is really a nice touch to kind of break up the space, but still also have this really cool dynamic room with a lot of different nooks and crannies, and I just really love the overall aesthetic of it. After that, we have Masquerade, who has a cute yellow and orange themed exterior. I feel like that fits Molly so well. It's so beautiful, and she has all the different fruit trees outside, which is really nice. As you go inside, it's very cozy, and I kind of like that she took the plain wall look. There's really not too much going on, so Molly can actually like sit down and focus on her work. We get a nice little air conditioning in her office space with the arched window, which I love, and then she has her own little private area up for bathtubs, and there's a cute rubber ducky in the back for the duck to take her bath with the rubber duck. I just think that's adorable. After that, we have DJM Bella Coco's design, and this is beautiful. They used the manga wall, which fits really nicely with the window pane on the left-hand side. I also love the slotted shelves / wall barriers that were used. It's so good to make the space feel big, but also separate different areas. You can see that they have a little kitchenette with some other little knickknacks on the bookshelves and more separated areas. It just overall feels functional while she still has her bedroom. Then as you head into the other part of the house, there is an official office space. It almost feels like you could walk in and go talk to her to publish your needs, and that's really cool. It's definitely more official and feels way more professional, but I also love that it still kind of has that Molly vibe with the welcome mat and the magazine racks. As we look at the exterior, you can see that there's a little car and she has her hat and glasses on. It's just a really nice, aesthetically pleasing angle, and the colors are very green and orange, and the bricks match the door. It's just overall a really clean and nice design. And last but not least, we have a submission from Gare, and you can see outside they have some really cool mechanical things going on outside of the house. Maybe it's like the printing or something going on, but it's really neat. And they even have a little parking lot on the right hand side, which I haven't seen too much of. As we head inside, it's actually a huge office space with plenty of seating for different employees. Maybe Molly is in charge of everyone. I love that she has a paper hat on. Really fits her being in charge of a silly cute publishing firm. And there's a lot of like papers on the ground. Then as you go upstairs, she actually has her very own little space with a little reading spot. I love the use of the sunflower rugs on the ground and the different hanging floral swag. It's just super cozy and very Molly. Even the floral swag hanging against the wall through the little partition is really clever, and it makes it just really pop out and look awesome. So I love this design, both the upstairs and the downstairs and even the parking lot outside. It's just really well rounded and perfect for the publishing house. And there you have it. That is this week's showcase. So thank you everybody who included their designs. I super appreciate you guys sharing I really love seeing all these characters' homes every week, and I really look forward to this and just seeing how much creativity can be from one specific character. So thank you guys again. I do also want to say a quick thank you to my patrons and members. You guys are incredible. Definitely love you guys to bits, and I can't thank you enough for all your support. I think all of these designs came out absolutely incredible. If you have a favorite one, be sure to talk about which one's your favorite and what ones you absolutely adore in the comments. It's just really great, and I love seeing our community come together for these types of videos. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!